Hello everyone, I'm Given Hand.
And
we're back to island mode.
Woohoo!
Also, I like how the coast just puts you underwater. That's my favorite part of it.
Yes. That is the best part. With any luck, we can maybe get to characters that I voice sooner or later.
No, never. It'll never happen.
We split this basically 50-50, and yet, you know, you all go first, and then I go first. Yes. Or I go second.
Nakamura continues to be show-off.
Yes.
When we last left our heroes, we, actually, I think we're not to you yet, right?
No, we're going to Hiyoko first.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
No, because, Ibuki died, but Hiyoko died first, but the death order really doesn't matter. And does that imply...
that case doesn't matter.
And, like, does that imply that she was in the middle of strangling, Ibuki, and then Hiyoko walks in, and then Mikan's
and then
like,
somehow didn't escape in time to...
Like, she walked in the door, saw this, and didn't think to immediately turn around, and then again, she does have those tiny legs, but Mikan is very athletic. How the fuck did she not escape in time?
I don't know. That's weird. Did I hear something just now? That's so weird. Nobody's here at all. Oh, I didn't see the husband. They were so boring, I didn't notice her at all. Sure did insist. Didn't hold my bags when I picked up snacks in the supermarket.
Good thing the OTP is next to each other, Mahiru and Hiyoko.
Yes, clearly. I mean, they did shower together. In a very graphic scene.
I forgot about that. That's just disgusting.
I will not stop reminding you of that.
No, it's awful, Kevin. What the fuck?
That's why I won't stop reminding you of it.
No.
Anyways.
I gave you no facts about Pekka.
Oh, good.
I totally forgot. Because I don't have a document like I do last time.
I kind of forgot.
Let's see here. In the Japanese version and one of the other translations, she's known as the ultimate, Kendoka, which is literally just the swordswoman thing that she is. Hiyoko likes nothing. She likes Mahiru.
Killing things.
Lesbianism, candies, I don't know.
Probably something candy. That's what I was thinking.
Cloth wrap backpack, century potpourri, skull head mask, paper 10th act verse, and the biggest phantom.
Okay. Anyway, can I really have this? Hey, I've always wanted someone like this. You look like a different person. Thank you. Yeah, this island has lots of flowers. I love flowers. Oh, I guess this place looks pretty scenic. I'm surprised that someone like you likes flowers and stuff. Huh? What does that mean, you stupid, ugly idiot? You're so mean! How can you perform a traditional Japanese dance if you don't have a heart that cherishes flowers? You don't understand at all, do you? No, right. Despite what it looks like, totally forgot that she's the ultimate traditional dancer. She'd never foam off and rotten attitude. She'd look perfect standing next to flowers.
Hey, hey!
I love flowers because they're so pretty. I used to play at flower gardens when I was a kid. I had lots of fun stomping on them and messing them up. Huh? Wait, didn't you just get called?
No, it's an 800 number.
Okay. Didn't you just say that you love flowers because they're so pretty?
Understand?
It's fun to stomp on pretty things with my feet and kick them all over the place. How can you think like that? Oh yeah, Akane saw me the other day when I was stomping on flowers too. She asked me what I was doing, but it was so annoying to explain it to her. So I told her that stomping and kicking your food before you eat it gives you a lot more protein. And she actually started eating the flowers, but she said they didn't taste that good. I mean, I can imagine Akane doing that, but it doesn't change the fact that this kid's a rotten jerk. Just seriously so stupid. What should I make her do next time I see her? Then again, Akane is gullible, so no matter what I tell her, it'll be too boring. It's more fun to mess with Mikan. Hey, Hiyoko. What? You must not have very many friends.
What?
Well, no duh. What's wrong with that? Friends are what you call a bunch of weaklings who decide to get along and play nice, right?
Hey, hey!
The world's filled with people who exist to serve perfect humans like me. That's why I don't need friends or any close contact. You're just my slave, got it? Slave? Hey, that's a big no-no. A slave should never talk back to their master. I don't really understand, but Hiyoko's giving me detailed instructions on how slaves should behave.
Really quick.
Yes.
Pako is written in katakana, usually used to write foreign names or English loanwords, so it doesn't really mean anything, but Pako as an onomatopoeia is used for bowing.
Okay.
Pako can also mean ubiquitous and servile, befitting the fact she's raised by the thing. Her last name, Pakoyama, is composed of border, vicinity, or old and mountain, making the meaning of Pakoyama something along the lines of around the old mountain. Pako's Japanese voice actress Katono Mitsuishi also voiced Sailor Moon. She was one of the few voice actors specified by the creators to portray a specific character. She shares a birthday with Sailor Moon, and the mask that she wears also vaguely looks like Sailor Moon. Yeah. Oh, her and Sakura also attended the same high school, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
That's all I got.
I, don't really know anything about the thing, so I can't really comment on that.
Like, they just happen to come from the same high school.
Yeah.
As for Hiyoko, I guess I will talk about her very quick.
I'm gonna take your time, Chris.
Hiyoko is known in the Japanese version as the super high school level classical dancer, and in French they translate it as folk dancer.
Okay.
I don't know why. They all mean the same thing. Saionji translates to Western Garden Temple, and Hiyoko means child who brings forth day.
Yes.
Hiyoko is also the Japanese word for chick, as in a baby bird.
Okay.
It matches her appearance, and also there's a little chick on her kimono there, right above the sash. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little chick on there.
Okay.
Oh, she's called the Buyoka, so that's a Buyo dance, which is a typical form of dance.
Okay.
So that's basically the literal word for what she does. When she hits her growth spurt,
yeah,
this is pretty amazing. I'll tell it to him in centimeters first, and then to English people like me, I'll say it in our version.
Yeah.
She's 130 centimeters at this
Yes.
point. And then when she hits her growth spurt, she becomes 168 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
And her chest size goes from 64 centimeters to 88 centimeters. You get humongous tits.
Oh, okay. I did.
She has bigger tits than Mikan, I think.
Okay. I was like, I don't know, what the.
She's got big tits.
Okay.
Big tits dragon.
See, I don't know, anything like that. Anyways. Also, again. Oh wait, I was about to say. Obviously, for the last, for Pekka, there was no alternate execution because obviously, but was there anything for?
There were alternate executions for 2, and this is a recent thing. There used to be fan executions floating around, but I think these are official ones because with Reloaded, they released a fan book which had executions in it. So any and all of this of what I say could not be true, but I don't know. So I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
Some characters had alternate executions. Let me see.
Anyways, I'll do this conversation while you look that up. By the way, your last name, Sanji. Girl. What? What the hell was that for? I feel like someone punched me in the stomach. I had a real bad dream today. Next time I casually say my last name, I'll kill you. You should warn me about that ahead of time. What's wrong with your last name anyway? Is it really that big of a deal? I hate my last name. Everybody who shares my last name eventually dies a crazy death. Oh, well, I guess that's not wrong. Does that include you too? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, well. Huh? It can't be helped because chosen bloodlines are always targeted by conspiracies and assassinations and stuff. When I had my family, I'll probably do similar stuff too. Well, since my dad only married into the family, I guess I can let him off easy. Conspiracies? Assassinations?
Which cockroach sit down?
Most people are just the worst. I'll pull pins and kick shoes or scatter dead mice all over your bed. Those type of people who drop stage lights on you on purpose or poison your food. So they totally deserve to die, right? There's nothing lame about being envied by people who have no talent at all.
Did all those things actually happen to Hiyoko? There's this Yonju family was famous for traditional Japanese dancing.
Yeah. Do you know the performance called The Madness of Nakazu? I didn't read the rest of that line, so I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me a sec. It's about a dance by the dad who goes crazy, but to tell you the truth, the dad's craziness is a total lie. I'm going to do something like that. Do you know why?
There's no way to know anything about that, but I bet a character Hiyoko's father.
I
Kill.
actually don't know.
Use.
Protect.
Okay. I figured it was that
I thought
one.
it was protect too, but I just wanted to check.
Is he trying to protect his daughter?
Hey, hey!
That's right. The story about a father who pretends he's crazy so he can protect his daughter from perverts. During the performance, the bad guys are punished and there's a happily ever ending. But life isn't that easy. My head grandma thinks the family name is so important that she took me away from my parents. Then again, she did take good care of me. After all, I'm the next head of the family.
You don't feel lonely?
That's right. I really wish you'd have a way to talk to me.
I didn't know that.
As long as I say that, everyone gladly agrees to become my slave.
What? Hold on a sec. What you said just now, how much of it was a lie?
You're so stupid. It'd be boring if I told you.
What the heck? I was actually worried about you for a moment.
Don't yell at me. That's not my fault. Why are you still yelling at me?
Well, how should I put this? I'm sorry. Because again, I feel like I understand Hiyoko a little better now. The more I get to know her, the more fearful I become.
Hiyoko does not have an alternate execution. Nor does Akane or Nekomaru.
Okay.
And as I said earlier, Hiyoko probably doesn't have an execution because she was meant to survive the game. In place of Fuyuhiko, who does have one.
Okay.
Akane doesn't have an execution probably because he was planned to live from the start, and Nekomaru doesn't have one because he was probably planned to die from the start.
Okay.
Anyway, we had missed Mahiru's.
Yes.
So far, that's it. Okay. So, okay, Mahiru's is kind of weird.
Okay.
It says last name, so if I ever read the last names, that's why, because the person who translated this is a weeb. Sorry.
Okay then.
No, I'm joking, obviously. Mahiru is left in a deserted ruins. Good.
Okay.
Beside her is a photo album with her name on it. The picture inside...
Wait, I think you... Did you read this one already?
I read it to you in private, I think, but I'm going to read it.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I had discovered this at one point and read it to him just because I was, like, interested about it, so, like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, this sounded familiar to me. I was like, wait, what?
The picture inside shows herself in the same deserted ruins looking into the same photo album. As she flips through the pages, a white hand starts to clamp around her neck, and the final picture shows her lying on the floor. While she is in shock, a camera starts to begin to shoot. When she tries to throw away the camera, a white hand appears before her without her noticing. I'm assuming that has to do with the Japanese, like, taking pictures of ghosts, fatal frame shit. But, like, it's still really weird.
Alrighty then.
That's probably the most abstract way that someone has died.
Well, I still don't know what the hell happened in the third case of this game.
No, I told you. Mikan got an orgasm and then she died. I told you that off screen. That's exactly what happens. But I'm not kidding, look it up! Except that's not like word for word what probably happens, but I don't know.
It should have been Terrors.
But that's basically what happened. I have no other way to describe that. And then she gets shot into space.
That was just really weird to me. I don't get that one at all.
Yeah, I don't really understand what in the hell happened with that either.
It's probably my least favorite one.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just don't know what the fuck. What's your favorite execution?
There's a good question for me.
Like, I mean, just visually wise. Like, which one's your favorite?
Even that's really hard to say.
My favorite execution is when Nagito executed himself.
Alright then.
No, I'm kidding.
I really don't know.
It's like kind of a stock answer, but I kind of like Leon's from the first game. He's a completely unnotable character, but his execution.
I was about to say, like, I was actually thinking that, but I'm like, he's such a like a non-character though that I don't know if I can really go with that as my answer.
But like so
honestly,
wow.
Maybe yeah.
It really sets the tone for the game, and really, like, you know, like, it's real. Shit's real, and you should be scared.
For the memes, I like Fire Trucked as well.
Oh, yes. Fire Trucked!
Fire Trucked! But,
if I had to pick one from the second game, I guess Chiaki's.
I do like, as much as I hate it, I do like that one.
As much as I hate it, because the first ones that popped into my head were Leon's and Chiaki's.
That actually, yeah.
Because Chiaki's has a lot of symbolism and a lot of, like, it's just really long and really sad, and it's just pretty great.
Yeah. I know, yeah, I do like that
And
one.
I like Leon's a lot just for pure shock value.
Yeah.
To be the first execution, it's certainly memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with those answers as well.
Because lots of the executions in this game are just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, they're just ridiculous.
Actually, speaking of one in this game, I mentioned this off screen, but Pekka's is fucking brutal.
Pekka's is brutal.
So that one might be up there as well.
Yeah. Pekka's is pretty brutal.
Because that one's absolutely brutal.
I would say Gundam's, but like his has a happier ending than most of the other ones, so I'm not really counting it.
It's kind of bittersweet, that one.
Yeah,
So like
I'm not really counting it because it's not shocking or anything, but it is memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the four that I mentioned, Fire Trucked, the 1,000 Baseballs, whatever the video game one was called.
Game Over, I think.
Maybe, and then
I forget what Pekko's was called.
It's
based off the Sakura Alien Invasion one, I think.
Yeah,
but it's not called that.
Yeah, but that one's pretty hardcore. So, all right, anyways.
Hey, you! Jeez!
Man, this place is awful food. I want to eat proper Japanese food.
You like Japanese food?
I like it!
Of course. Rice, fish, vegetable, miso, soy sauce. I totally leave that stuff alone. I seriously can't stand smelly, oily people who eat tons of meat. I think
You hate me.
Oh, come on.
I at least like meat.
Yeah.
They think and act like stupid animals.
As usual, your attitude is terrible. Also, there's a little bit of irony of, Hiyoko with this voice hating meat.
Yes.
Besides, Japan has a lot of delicate, refined, high-quality things. Well, they get stuck out in worthless countries and can brag about how big they are.
Jeez!
They need to import anything from those stupid places.
You should stop.
Boring!
How boring. Jeez, that's why opportunists are such useless cowards.
You're not scared of anything, huh? Well, that's one good thing about Hiyoko. I guess.
But...
I'm just saying we should take good care of the things that are close to us. I know I have an old-fashioned way of thinking because I'm involved in a hobby with over 400 years of history. But what's wrong with old-fashioned things? Of course, I don't intend to disagree with the new direction the Rookie Hero is taking these days. But I think it's pretty good to protect things that need to be protected.
That's unexpected. I guess even you say decent things sometimes.
Aww!
I mean, I'm always serious.
Hey, hey!
I seriously love traditional dancing, Japanese candy, and Japanese food, as much as I love these. I seriously love stomping on disgusting things.
Is that something you really needed to mention?
Well, I'm sure a boring commoner like you would understand. Whatever. I was making a habit to relax the tips of my fingers.
Hey, hey!
This is the source of the Japanese traditional dance.
Traditional dancing, huh? Now that you mentioned, I've never actually seen a performance.
Even if you do see one, you're definitely just gonna fall asleep in the middle.
Maybe. But, if you're the one doing the dancing, I'll make sure to stay awake.
Daddy said the same thing too.
Huh?
And I'll make sure to specifically invite you to the next time I perform.
Understand?
But understand if you fall asleep, I'll publicly humiliate you. I'll record you when you're at your ugliest and upload it to the internet.
You got it, I'll pay attention. I feel like I made a promise on the fly that I really shouldn't have, but Hiyoko looks unexpectedly happy. I guess. So I guess it's fine.
She makes such beautiful faces.
But I wouldn't exactly call that face happy, but if that's what you wanted.
Whatever floats Hajime's lolly-loving ass. Ass's boat.
I can't stop dreaming.
Speaking of which, for some reason, it's been standing up like this for a while now. I want to enter various places.
You know what? I think Terra has a little bit more decency to give him credit for. I don't think he once hits on Hiyoko.
Yeah, he's got some
He's got
constraints.
some class. Like, you could obviously prove me wrong if he hasn't, to which I'll retract my statement. But I don't think he hits on her once.
Alright, so just...
Because she looks like she's 12, and I don't even think he's that much of a creepy pervert.
No, I think he's more into, round objects, I guess, I don't know.
Yes. Oh, my cleaners are tired. That sucks.
I really need to get some more cotton.
Me too. I need some more cotton.
I have 2 cleaners.
I had 2 cleaners, and I couldn't even get half of what I needed.
Also, speaking of which, I just heard the song that plays while you're, while you're doing your task, and I like the random hey that like is at the start.
I like that. I like that part.
That's
too.
my favorite part of that song.
Me too. I don't know why. I just like that it's there. I like the soundtrack of this game a lot.
Yes, I do too. I like the soundtrack of both of these games.
Yeah, no, the soundtracks of the games are awesome because you know it's made by the people who made Mystery Dungeon. They have great music.
I like how I always have exactly enough of these items to give them. I think there was one instance where I might have had to switch, but for the most part, then yeah.
Hey!
Okay. Well, she looks like she's in a bad mood for some reason. I haven't seen her for a while, but that seriously pissed me off, right?
Who are you talking about?
Who cares? You gotta agree with me first. Aren't you on my side? So mean. You're all like gawking at that bitch while I'm pissed off. Wow! Baby Pharaoh want milk. Somebody fetch me a nipple.
I can't even do it. Hold on a second. Calm down. I don't know who you're talking about.
You should think about it on your own.
I have no idea what's going on anymore, but I can't just stay silent about this. Hiyoko's probably talking about...
Well, if we go to Florida somewhere, then it's probably a...
The correct answer is Sonia for some reason.
Oh, okay.
You'd think it's Chiaki because they're definitely the intended pairing.
No, like, I thought that she was, like, being angsty because... So...
because both options would be like, oh, they have big titties. No, it's Sonia for some reason.
Is it Sonia? That's right. That bitch is totally getting carried away, right?
Really? I think she's been like that all along.
I don't care if she's a princess or a foreigner.
I think she's both.
So that's a real thing, because they're all pampered like crazy. Especially Izzy Kazuichi. He's obviously an annoying, pathetic virgin.
Aren't you an annoying, pathetic virgin?
I hope she's an annoying, pathetic virgin!
That's true. Maybe Terra got to her.
Oh boy! Anyways, maybe I should punish him first as a lesson to the rest of you.
She just casually made a dangerous threat.
Come on, Hajime. Let's go to the beach and beat him up now. Oh. I just read beach in there for some reason. I guess because I assumed. But
Yes.
why?
Why?
Then how about we go gang up on Sonya?
You touch my hair on my wife's head.
Well, how boring. Fine. I guess you like that stupid pig more than me. Well, that's why you're so cold towards me.
Oh, come on, don't cry. I'm not trying to side with anyone.
Huh? You're not on my side?
Seriously, hold on. Why do you even hate Sonya? Are you sure you're just jealous of her?
What the?
Well, of course not.
Then just leave her alone.
No, no, no!
Just seriously pisses me off. If you're not on my side, then I definitely don't want to leave her alone.
What's with her whining? Is she really in high school? Fine, I guess I'm on your side. Seriously though, just forget about Sonya. But that doesn't mean I'm taking her side, alright? I'm definitely siding with you. Happy now?
Really?
Yeah.
You're so easy. I can't believe my fake kind tricked you again.
She really shouldn't say that with tears in her eyes.
You're really kind-hearted. Well, in your case, I guess that's a good thing.
I don't even care anymore.
If that's the case, let's throw stones at someone.
Hell no! Jeez, when she's not being a bare old brat, she... What? What made you say that all of a sudden? And I guess that strength has been supporting Hiyoko this whole time. So I understand that now. Maybe that means a bond is formed between Hiyoko and myself. So I'll protect her, but if I say that to her, she'll definitely treat me like a slave.
Like, she can be cutesy sometimes, but she's a total bitch.
And she doesn't really have... She didn't really give an excuse in any of these conversations for the behavior either. Usually when that...
No. The thing she said about her family always being attacked and shit, that was, like, she's not kidding.
Okay.
That's because she comes from a really broken home and shit. Like, that's why she's kind of mean to everybody. It's a bad excuse.
It's a
but
bad
her
excuse. Okay, yeah, no, I guess there is an excuse, but it's not a very good one in any
Like,
case.
she's just kind of a bitch, and that's fine. You can just be a bitch.
Oh! Oh!
Ew!
Oh boy, you obtained a prison sentence. Okay. So, what does the thing that we do, the pivot turn?
Erases all dummy panels. Oh, effective during the closing argument.
Okay.
So you only get the ones that you need.
Alrighty.
I really don't want a 12-year-old's panties.
Again, you got a prison sentence.
Yes. If I tapped that too, I'd get a list. It's called a rap sheet.
Yay, I failed!
I didn't. I actually got the 8 Usami straps.
Wow.
Next goal is the Jabberwock Bling!
Yes.
Ding 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 ding!
Medicine of Hope. Okay. What does that do? Hyper energy. Okay. Jabberwock Bling. Rope. Lamp oil. Bombs?
You want it?
Okay, that's all I have to say to that one.
That is enough of that.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, whoops. I made Nagito hyper sleep.
Good!
I forgot to change him off from being sleeping, and now he's hyper sleeping. I like when that happens.
Excellent.
Also, Akane died. Good thing we're, like, not meeting with her.
That's a first then, I guess.
Ibuki's next, ain't she?
You gotta give me a minute, because I'm fucking around with everything.
Let me talk about Hiyoko real quick. Oh wait, no, I already did. Alright, we're done.
Not her execution, if there is one.
She doesn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Because she was meant to either live, and then at the last... She was meant to live, and then at the last second she died.
You did say that.
Because they quickly changed around Chapter 3 real quick, which is why it's a fucking mess. And it shows. It shows that it's a mess.
Yeah. Again,
The first time playing it, I didn't quite notice its flaws, but, like, reading more about how it's stupid makes a lot of sense.
I kind of did, so...
Yeah, because, like, Kevin's more about the details than I am.
I guess so.
Ibuki's a very strange character.
I like her, though.
She likes the 2.5D headphones, absolute tuning fork, two-sided ukulele, and the clacker balls. Is that a JoJo reference?
Clearly.
Oh ho ho! I've successfully picked up a boy! Now then, it's my treat, so go ahead! Don't hold back! I forgot I voiced her for a minute.
Yes. Suppose today the restaurant needs me to start and drinking tea with Ibuki. Alright.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Let's give her a thing. I like
It's
how
an American clacker, too.
I like how I already forgot what you said, but you didn't have to read them all again.
So it's a 2.5D headphones.
Yeah, there we go.
Good job!
Why does Hachiru want to know what Ibuki wants?
Meow!
Jeez, this is bad! I'm gonna end up falling in love with you!
Hajime!
Okie dokie! Let's start the club!
Also, wasn't there already 700 characters that you've said that about?
Because she's extremely bisexual.
Extreme homosexual.
Yes.
Actually, no, that's Terror Terror.
No, that's Terror Terror.
Club? Actually serious about that?
Today's training is... Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
I got it!
Racing! Oh yeah!
Racing? Does that have anything to do with music?
Hell to the yes! If you want to learn proper music theory, training yourself in rhythm and racing is a must. Music has its own language too, you know. It's always nice to hear music that adheres to the principles of music theory. It's easier to make people feel the beat as well. But Ibuki doesn't care about all that, though. Come on, let's go!
Not only was I bossed around by Ibuki, I had to run 5 laps around the island for some reason.
Hello!
She was injected with Ritalin to help her slow down!
Yes. She should be.
I'm so sorry.
And on that note...
Man, that was really fun, Hajime!
no it wasn't. How are you so energetic? Uncomfortably energetic!
What are you saying? There's no way you can go through a live performance if you get winded by something like this.
That may be true. Then do you usually train like this all the time?
I'll do it for training. Running is Ibuki's hobby.
I thought this was training so I could learn proper music theory.
I also like playing one-person tag and one-person hide-and-seek too. It's lots of fun. You ever found an 8-leaf clover by the riverbank? It's seriously so hard. I definitely can't find one at all. So...
Is that because 8-leaf clovers don't exist?
4-leaf clovers don't even exist. It's also fun to play a game called Will I Get There? It's super thrilling. Ibuki forgets a lot of stuff really fast as he tries to write memos for important things. But on days I play that game, I go outside without thinking about anything. When I do that, surprise, surprise, no matter how long I'm out, I can't get back home. I just think of fun stuff all the time, and after I've taken a bunch of shortcuts and detours, I usually end up somewhere I've never been before.
That's me playing Breath of the Wild.
Yes. One time, I nearly walked out into a fishing boat and almost ended up in a foreign country.
That's totally
But sometimes I like to spend time relaxing, too. One day I woke up in the morning with a powerful hankering to look at the stars. So I just waited all day until the stars came out.
Impossible. There's no way I can keep up with what she's saying.
Also,
Once Ibuki starts talking, it seems like she'll never stop.
she's great, though. She's great, though.
Yes, I like her.
Doing that voice makes my head hurt.
Oh, did we have a day off?
Yeah, it's a holiday.
Oh, okay. I did not notice. Alrighty.
I like how she looks so serious in that picture, and like she's never that
She's
serious.
never that serious. She never has that face again.
It's only a default thing, yeah. Yahoo! Are you really giving that to me?
Yeah!
That's awesome! Ibuki will totally be pleased with us for the rest of her life!
Hello!
Why, hello there! What do you want to play today?
Play? When we done with the club?
Hey,
What are you talking about? Playing is a big part of music clubs. You know what's the most important thing about playing music in a band?
Most important thing, let's see. I get a feeling that no matter what I pick, she's gonna tell me that I'm wrong anyway.
No, it's a sense of unity.
Okay. Sense of unity?
Ding, 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 ding! You got it! Yep, that's correct. It's all about that. The band members perform as a single unit on stage. That is the ideal live concert. That's where the greatest music ever is made. In order to do that, it's particularly important to eat cake with everyone after school. So your training today is to roll your eyes to the back of your head.
That's impossible.
Also, you gotta learn how to break guitars and how to splatter big guns. Those are the 3 basics.
Please, enough already.
Oh my. Are you giving up before you even do it? I have a reward for you, you know.
Pointing!
I like that sound clip a lot.
Yes.
If you're able to withstand the training, I'll make your stage costume.
You're the one who's going to make it?
Of course! Sewing is a minor necessity when you're in a band.
See, I never expected that from you. Now that she mentions it, everything Ibuki's wearing looks really unique. Except...
She's wearing a sailor fuku and, like, things with rips in them.
Oh, well. I can tell she slowly puts her heart into making clothes, so they're not just another commercial product. I feel like I'm finally able to understand Ibuki a little better.
That was a short conversation.
It's because you're coming a mile a minute.
That's true. I can't help myself. She's basically Genocide Jill.
But, like, 3 pitches higher.
And, like, a little bit slower, because all of her lines were said really fast. Am I doing Genocide Jill's voice?
Yeah.
Hello!
You look bored, Hajime! You want to drink some tea with Ibuki? Oh ho ho! I've especially picked up a boy! Oh, alright.
Yeah, we only got this one. But we didn't read the first line last time, because I skipped over it by accident.
Let's say I didn't recognize that line.
Yeah, me neither, but then I realized, oh yeah, that's the one I skipped over.
Let's talk about her really quick. Sorry. Ibuki. If I can fucking spell her name right, that would be wonderful.
Nope, never.
I would recommend not looking at my screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll just talk about her in a minute, because I actually got a few things.
Meow!
Alright.
Poke, poke, poke!
Now then, what should Hajime and I play today?
Playing again? Seriously, what happened to training?
I got it!
I've decided today we're gonna do 1,000 practice head swings!
Head swings? It's called head banging.
You're gonna like, fuck yourself up doing that. Ibuki will start us off!
As soon as she said that, Ibuki started swinging her head back and forth with amazing speed.
She's gonna decapitate herself. Kar!
She's so fast and her head's a blur. Can't believe her tiny neck can keep up with that.
You do it to Hajime! So much fun! Gwar!
I had no idea why I was doing this, but I decided not to think about it and just play along with Ibuki. My head is ringing. This is, I thought, there's no meaning behind it, but I feel like a lot of stuff I'm stressing about seriously lift off my shoulders.
Oh my Hajime, you look pretty refreshed. I feel like we're playing really well together just now.
I see.
I mean, Ibuki just realized it. When I'm with Hajime, Ibuki plays really well.
Yeah, I just remember that Ibuki left her old band. Apparently she was a member of a girl band that was at the height of their popularity. Hey Ibuki, why'd you leave your old bands? Was it because you had creative differences with them?
How should I put it? Creative differences, personality differences? Well, it's really not that big of a deal. That's the destiny of a band member, after all.
Hey, hey!
Like I said earlier, what's the most important is a sense of unity. Technique is something you can gain just by practice. But you won't know if the group really meshes well together until you try it once. And if that's no good, that's something you really can't help. That's why Ibuki doesn't regret leaving the band.
Aww.
But being alone is a teensy bit lonely.
Let's see. If I can fill that loneliness by doing stuff with her, even just a little. Well, I guess I don't mind playing along with her for a while.
Then, shall I keep playing with Hajime today?
Why,
Let's continue our headbanging. It's time for the championship. Whoever loses has to tongue kiss Monami.
We're competing now? And for that?
I don't think you can do that.
I ended up banging my head until I lost consciousness. Must have been a blessing in disguise that no one won or lost thanks to a double KO. I'm gonna level up. Also, guys, if you want to make the winner tongue kiss me, then I'm all for that.
Pervert.
Oh, yes. Guilty as charged.
Then I revived the Kane.
What am I doing? I like it when I'm like trying to move one character over and then I accidentally do a different one.
We almost cleaned up the house. Good job, guys. Y'all are failures.
Y'all biscuit heads.
Isn't this the last Ibuki conversation?
I think it might be. But I'm not sure.
And then after this, it's Mikan. And then Nekomaru, Gundam, and then the survivors.
Nope.
Oh, excuse me, Nagito's first. Oh, about the order, I know this is technically incorrect, but the way that we're doing this, we would end on Kazuichi, which is not all that thrilling, so we're gonna put Chiaki last.
Just because.
Just because, you know, she's the wife. Because, you know, we had Hiyoko last because that was the way we had it in the first game, because, you know, she's
it just worked out that way in the first game, but...
It did, yeah. And then we're like, hey, you know what? The wife was last in that game. We'll just do it again here. Because it just feels more apropos.
We should definitely do Nagito last.
I mean, he's the true wife of the game, according to some people who are wrong. Sorry, it's just the facts. I calls them like I sees them, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, I thought that was her line.
What are we doing today?
Before we get to that, do you remember anything, Hajime?
Anything?
Yes. You know, about your talent and stuff. Since you've been hanging out with Ibuki for so long, you should have remembered something by now.
Huh? Don't tell me all that stuff we did was just to help me remember.
Ah, something caught my throat. Wrong! Ibuki just wanted to play with Hajime. But Ibuki Miyoda, the goddess of music, thought you might remember something if I stimulated your senses.
This is going nowhere.
But I guess Hajime was too dull for it to work.
Dull? But still, I never expected that Ibuki was actually thinking about me the whole time. I didn't even notice. I feel a little ashamed.
Well, it's fine as long as you don't worry about it. I mean, the Hajime I know is the same person you've been from the start.
What do you mean?
It's really embarrassing, so I really don't want you to have to make me say it, but it's actually doesn't matter at all whether or not you remember. Because Hajime is already standing right here. I feel like you're someone who's willing to just go to a far away to search for yourself.
I see.
But your true self doesn't actually exist anywhere. The person standing right now, right here, is who you are. The person who's changing every day, that's you. I believe finding yourself means accepting that you're someone who is constantly changing. Even when you're worrying about things, you're still you. Just kidding! Ibuki was trying to say things that she wouldn't normally say. After all, this is the very last event!
Thanks? I think.
No.
There's no need to thank me! Because Ibuki is able to remember something she hasn't felt for a long time after playing with Hajime. The importance of giving your all when expressing yourself.
You're always doing that.
But to expand on that, the important part is to do it together with someone. Someday, I want to play music with someone who trusts me as much as I trust them. That's always been Ibuki's dream. I think believing in dreams come true as long as you believe is the first step toward fulfilling your dreams.
That's a little complicated.
It's easy peasy. All you gotta do is believe. So no matter what happens from this point forward.
From this point forward, never ever give up. It's a promise.
I think you said that with a seriousness that I've never seen her display to anyone else. It's kind of surprising that I'm actually learning from her, but her words stuck root inside my heart. I won't give up. I'll definitely leave this island with everyone.
Hajime, you're making a very nice face. Now today's training is stealing Kane and kicking Nekomaru in the butt. AKA picking a fierce fight with two raging demons.
Are you seriously gonna do that?
Of course! Now let's get on with it!
Frantically ran after Ibuki because I had no idea what she was going to do. But I no longer feel like she's dragging me about like she used to. I feel a strong bond between Ibuki and herself.
But more importantly, you got shredded guitar. And that!
bees! Let's see. Increases acceleration speed effective during logic dive.
Okay.
Okay, so Ibuki is known in the Japanese version as the Light Music Club member, which is basically like the after-school, like, glee club thing, but, like, not really, because they're things. It's kind of hard to explain.
Okay.
Hold on, it says at the bottom. Light music is very common after-school club activity for many high schools across Japan. Not to be confused with the music genre light music, but it's basically pop music, like a little pop group thing.
Okay.
Ibuki means a soul breath or merely breathing. Could be a reference to her demise. Ibuki may also be a reference to the
Neat.
Toho project Suika Ibuki and Oni, which Ibuki Miyoda has several references to in her design, and she has the one thing where she looks like an Oni.
Oh, okay.
There are only 2 known songs from her solo repertoire, From Me to You and I Squeezed Out the Baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
That's my favorite.
Me too.
I love I squeezed out the baby, but I don't know who the father is.
In the Japanese version, she refers to everyone as Chan. In the Japanese version, she exclusively refers to herself in the third person. Her sailor Fuku with a pink ribbon is reminiscent of Sayaka's design, which may be intentional.
Oh, okay.
Her X sign does resemble a pair of drumsticks for some reason.
Okay.
It mentions it also, like Teru mentions every single time she hits on people of both genders.
People on this wiki are really obsessed with bisexuals.
Like you can just tell me they're bisexual. I believe you. Like, this is like like sometimes when people are like, "Oh, I have bisexual headcanon," like you gotta give me some proof. But here, I don't need any proof.
Like,
I know.
If you told me, I would be like, yeah, okay.
You don't need
obviously.
to tell me every single instance. I see it.
I see it.
Everyone
yeah.
sees it. She shares all the kanji in her name with the 4 main characters of Keion, which is a very popular anime which has 4 girls who are part of a light music club.
Okay. You have a lot of facts.
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh my god. Just pick whichever one is the most interesting.
I'm going to pick one last one. During the Chapter 2 trial, when she is told she's Girl C, in the English version, Ibuki says, "Well, I'll see you next Tuesday," which is a song by Kesha, and is also an acronym for cunt.
Good! Alright, that's a good one to end on.
Yes.
Alright.
What's going to happen to us now? I'm extremely worried, but I never thought it'd be so calming to have someone next to me.
I'll stick my earbud out for this, so when she starts talking, you're going to have to poke me.
Yeah. Also, I remember what items, because one of them was really
she likes
weird.
the ball gag.
Yeah, that's the one I remembered, because it was really fucking weird.
The wife is feeling good today. She should feel good every day.
I should give her a straight
jacket.
jacket, Jesus Christ.
I think she actually likes that item.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
Oh. Mr. Stapler.
Mr. Stapler.
He's about to find out that being a stapler. I like that.
She likes the Queen Straight Jacket. She
Oh my
likes the
gosh.
gag ball. She likes the Kokeshi Dynamo. She actually likes Mr. Stapler, and she likes the bandage rack.
I should give her the stapler.
She likes the stapler
I already gave her an item.
because you give staples to people as a nurse. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Alright then.
For me? Thank you. It's been a while since anyone gave me something for free. I'm so happy. Thank you, Hajime.
I'm gonna get my people set up really quick.
Yeah. This is bad. This silence goes on any longer.
Did I do something wrong again?
Seriously, you didn't do anything. I already told you that I just want to talk to you normally.
I see. I'm glad. If you would like to talk, I really don't know what everyone else likes yet.
Everyone's like, yeah.
There might be lots of things I'm not good at doing, but if I'll do anything, please let me know.
Do anything?
Of course, I'll do anything.
Hey, I don't think you should say something like that so freely, especially not with Teru around. Oh boy!
Why? I mean, before we even got here, everyone else didn't seem to mind. for fun. I tried eating strange bugs and let them use my body when there wasn't anything else to write on.
Oh, okay, that sentence was ending in a very different way. I was like, whoa, hold on.
Also, I had to be responsible for deaths and be the target for dark games, so...
Oh!
I'm pretty useful, you know.
Hey, that doesn't sound like a joke at all. How can you be smiling when you were forced to do stuff like that? Do you actually enjoy it?
Obviously, I don't want to do that stuff at all. But if it makes everyone not hate me and smile at me, then it's much better.
For some reason, I feel this profound concern. Why is she like this?
Hajime? Would you like to try it out too?
No!
Dueling is very fun. Please draw on me whenever you like. Also, I'm good at pretending to be a pig. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. No, just please don't look at me like that.
Sorry. For now, let's talk again later. You need to calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'll make sure to get it right. I'll make sure to get it right the next time. So please talk to me again. I beg of you.
Sure, I promise. So I'll see you later, alright?
Yes, I'll be waiting forever.
It's like I ran away or something, but I could definitely try to talk to her properly next time around.
Let's see.
Say, I'm a little piggy. Here's my snout. Oink, oink, oink. Oink, oink, oink.
Okay, so Mikan Sumiki. The Japanese version, she's known as the Ultimate High School Level Health Committee member, which is basically an assistant to a nurse. It's a Japanese thing. So a lot of the titles in this game really get simplified. Like, Ibuki isn't a musician, she's a part of a high school thing. Mikan isn't really a nurse, she's high school level nurse, literally.
Okay.
But yeah, just for simplicity's sake, they just changed it because there's really no English equivalent for that. The only English equivalent that they really did have was Taka being a hall monitor. I don't know why they didn't translate it like that, but they just didn't. Her first name means Mandarin, and her last name means Sin Tree.
What? Means what?
Sin Tree. Like a sin tree, like the Bible, with the snake and the apple, yeah.
What?
Okay. Her last name could be a reference to how Junko, you know, sin seeds trees. It also could be a reference to the biblical Eve, whatever.
Yes, it's a little bit random.
Oh, she shares the same birthday as you.
Yep.
May 12th.
I knew that.
And it coincides with International Nurses Day. In concept art, it was revealed that Mikan's hair was cut in chunks by bullies, but I think she says that in her thing.
Oh, okay.
Dependent personality disorder, social anxiety, blah blah blah. She's probably bisexual, but I think she might lean towards women. Or just really anyone that gives her attention. I think she's just attention sexual, like anyone who's nice to her.
Alright then.
Because obviously she likes Junko, but she is one of the wife options, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Because again, the only one who turns you down is Peko. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Who weirdly isn't one of the bisexual characters or gay characters.
Yeah, she's not one. Yeah, no, she just doesn't like you. She just want to be your waifu no more.
Mr. Stapler.
Mr. Stapler.
I like Mr. Stapler.
I also like Mr. Stapler.
Alright.
About before.
It doesn't really matter. I'm sorry I had a weird attitude, too.
I'm sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault. That's definitely it.
Well, I'm trying to say that was my fault, so...
Hajime, you look pale.
Oh, really?
Yes, your blood circulation looks worse than usual. Have you been eating breakfast? Have you been getting enough sleep?
Well, I've been eating somewhat, but I guess I'm not getting enough sleep.
I understand we can't help it since you're in this situation. But try to avoid consuming any stimulants before you sleep. Take deep breaths and do some light stretching. Little things like that should help with the quality of your sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, it can weaken your immune system and lead to various illnesses. So please be careful. Also, is something the matter?
No, I'm just a little surprised.
I forgot to get a hold of myself again. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
You're wrong. You're amazing. As expected of the ultimate nurse.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm just skilled at reading people's faces. I've been like that ever since I was young. I would get beaten up at school and at home a lot.
Oh, jeez.
Since nobody would treat me when I got hurt, I did it by myself and eventually I got good at it. That's it, really.
But I think you have an amazing talent for helping people. I mean, even now you noticed right away that I wasn't feeling all right. So, thank you for caring about me.
I always treated myself for my own sake. But one day I realized something. Sick people and injured people are weaker than me.
Huh?
I mean, if you're going to ignore a sick or injured person, they won't be able to endure the pain. And if worse comes to worse, they could even die, right? And if I know the proper way to treat them, that means my words are absolute. Which means they'll leave me, they'll depend on me completely. Which is why I can't leave the sick and injured alone. Because I always listen to what I say.
I thought I was slowly starting to send Mikan little by little, but I guess it was completely wrong.
Hajime, I said something unnecessary again. I'm sorry. Do you want me to buy you something to drink? I know, I'm really good at imitating a sea turtle when she's about to lay eggs.
What the fuck? No, you really don't have to do that.
Huh? Why? If you don't feel well, I'll take care of you with all my might.
No, I'm fine. In fact, I'm feeling really energetic all of a sudden.
Really? That's great to hear.
For sure, any weakness, they'll be the end of me. How many more do we have left?
She's a little fucked up.
1 or 2?
I think 2, but I'm not sure what she's.
Okay.
No, I want to check on my pet.
2 more.
Oh yeah. I forgot where she was on the thing.
I'd say we should focus on getting that out of the way and then end the video, probably.
Yeah.
My voice is dying. I need drinks.
I need it!
Kevin, you're killing me.
What kind of place is this?
Her wife's tired. She gotta go rest. Okay. Once you hit the hurdle of the first level up, then everyone just kind of levels up at their own pace.
Yeah.
Because it takes a while for that to happen, but once it does, then it's kind of consistent after that point.
Good enough for me.
The order of the survivors was... What was the order? Do you remember?
It's...
The way they appeared in the finale. Sans, Chiaki.
I want to say it's, Sonya Fuyuhiko Akane Kazuichi?
Yes,
maybe?
Yeah, it's something like that.
That sounds right. I know Sonya was first, and then I think it was, like, swapping back and forth between males and females.
Yeah.
But we're not the survivors yet. We still have some,
We still got some dead people to go.
people to go through. Even though I guess technically nobody really... They might not all be dead anyways.
It's good fanfiction fodder. I've been really thinking about it, and like, if I ever made some sort of really lame fanfiction that everyone else has done a million times over, I would like, I don't know, want you guys to read it. We might dub it or something in our stupid voices.
That's cool. Mr. Stapler.
Wow, thank you very much. I will treasure this for the rest of my life. Yes, for the rest of my life I will never wash this hand if I never receive this gift from Hajime. Are you going to talk to me again today?
It must be slowly open out to me if she actually is asking me that. Regardless, I still feel nervous trying to think of something
For me,
to
it
talk
says
to her
that
about.
Mikan's thinking that.
Good!
I'm sorry. I lost control of myself and said whatever I wanted.
No, it's fine. I'm asking someone if they want to talk. It's only normal.
But you're making a face like there's nothing to talk to her about.
She's pretty perceptive. She thinks something probably won't work on her.
This is a thought. I'm a nuisance.
No, it's true. I was worrying about what to talk to you about, but I wasn't bothered by that or anything. Besides, if I thought you were a nuisance, I would never have talked to you from the start. finally understands what I was trying to say.
Can I ask you about something?
I don't mind.
Hajime, did you like school?
You mean before I entered Hope Peak Academy? Let's see, I didn't really like or hate it. Well, actually, I don't think I liked it all that much.
I feel the same way. This is my first time feeling things like fun. I felt that for a long time after I met you all.
Well, right now we're not really at school.
Even so, we're all working together and focusing on the same goal. For the first time, I learned that it's very fun. Hajime, I'm glad I came to this island. Because we're in this situation, everyone is finally acknowledging me. And I finally feel useful.
Thanks to this irrational, hopeless, dangerous situation. I never thought I'd meet someone who actually thought about a situation like that.
You know what's funny?
What?
I was just thinking, you know what? They might as well have just made separate conversations for Island Mode, because so far, this is really the first time the killings have been brought up.
Basically, yeah.
Because, like, they're not really talking about their situation, logically, because they wouldn't be. They'd want to talk about anything else.
Ironically enough, Byakuya has had the most mentions of it, and Hiss you can't even get in regular mode.
Yeah, you have to get in Island Mode because he dies.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird how that one works, but...
So it's really funny how that works. But yeah, they should have just had two separate versions of conversations.
Probably.
And, like, maybe you could unlock both somehow or something, I don't know. But, like, it's weird because she's specifically mentioning the killings here, and I was like, this is, like, the first time it's really been brought up.
Yeah, mainly.
Hey, Hajime, do you know when you should target someone if you want to effectively torture
What the
them?
fuck? Okay, this went from 0 to, like...
Torture.
3 million and fuck real quick. What the fuck? It looks like I really have to answer this.
I don't know.
Stomach.
The answer is I don't know.
I think it's the stomach, actually. There's just no way I know that.
It's simple. You can target anywhere, really. As long as you avoid fatal areas like the head and stomach.
Oh, okay.
There are areas that aren't fatal but still very painful, such as the shoulders and back.
Yeah, I would have answered back, actually.
You can punch and kick those areas. You can put a cigarette out on them.
Did she get cigarettes put out on her as a child?
Oh my god.
Repeatedly. Over and over.
Turns out the thing by her eye is just a burn mark.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Oh wait, no. At this very moment, nobody's trying to do that to me.
Well, I think partially the reason for that is that nobody smokes.
I explicitly think Monami mentioned that you can't do that here. Like, no littering or anything.
Because of that, this place is like heaven to me.
Mikan.
Hajime, this is the first time I've ever talked about my feelings like this with someone, so please don't hate me.
I won't. There's no way I'll hate you.
Thank you very much.
It's not your fault. It's not Mikan's fault. That's definitely for certain. No matter what anyone says, there's no denying it. Insert joke about Hajime being a Mikan apologist.
Mikan did nothing wrong. She's a wife. Mikan did nothing wrong.
Okay. So watch Mikan smile like I'm telling myself that over and over in my mind.
Fun fact for you. When the first time I played Danganronpa, she was the first character I maxed out, or one of the only characters I maxed out.
Huh.
Like, I just got all her conversations first. I just loved her for some reason, and like, her tree is so sad. Her support conversation tree is just the worst thing.
And then she killed people.
And then she killed people. Oh my god, that's what really broke my heart, because I maxed her out and then she murdered people in cold blood because she's really actually psycho.
Yes.
But you know what? That's okay, because everyone else was too. She's not special in that regard.
Okay. But, do you have any facts before we,
I will talk about her really quick.
As the video's kind of rounding down. Winding, not rounding down. I can't talk.
Normally, the health committee members can't administer vaccines, but for some reason she can.
Okay.
There's that for you. Oh, her Girl A counterpart in the Twilight Syndrome Murder Case series is the first playable female character in the series, because this came out before, Spare Girls.
Oh, okay.
So, technically, she is a player character.
Neat. Okay.
There's no way I'm gonna get all this shit in time.
No, me neither.
Like, you just kind of hit a wall at some point, and you just are not able to get anything.
Yeah. And that's when you start to spend your entire, life trying to grind up everybody.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see the final conversation. Like a Sonya died for you.
Okay, Sonya's dead. Why does Nekomaru not fit in his bed? Somebody get him a bigger bed.
Poor Nekomaru.
What a butt monkey.
Somebody get him a robot bed.
Yes.
Oh, this is just regular.
Oh, I was actually going to talk to Nekomaru. I was really confused.
Well, he's up next, but
yes.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm making this video go overtime. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Again, I said that we would finish this off.
I'll try and get through this quick. Mr. Sleeper.
Mr. Sleeper. Your silence seems different than usual. She looks like she's staring into space. Hey, Mikan, something wrong?
Hajime, when did you...
Well, I've been talking to you for a while now.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry for saying something so rude. You're mad, right? You can only get mad now, right?
No, there's no way I get mad about something like this.
Is that normal? Why? Oh, why isn't anyone pouring any water on me or throwing mud on me? Does anyone hate me or something? Is that why anyone isn't doing anything to me?
You're still talking like that? It's not like that. Everyone isn't doing anything just because they because they don't hate you.
But doesn't that mean that they don't actually care whether I exist or not? Who cares about me?
Maybe what scares Mikan the most isn't violence or being hated. Maybe it's that nobody's interested in her at all. Seems it looks like Mikan has been trying to avoid that no matter what. I can't believe I finally realized that. What's wrong with me? Mikan, of course everyone cares about you. Because you're uniquely you. Stop looking at people's faces all the time and try looking at yourself more. Take a step back and pay more attention to your surroundings and to yourself. Because you're just like everyone else. You're a friend.
Friend? Me and everyone else? Is that even possible?
That's what I believe. You don't believe me?
Yes. Oh, of course I do. Thank you very much. I want to believe in you. Because you are the person who has forgiven me.
Well, it's difficult to change all at once, but I really wanted to change little by little. That's what I felt when I looked at Mikan smile. I feel a strong bond with Mikan and myself. If possible, I want to watch over it just a little longer, even if we leave this island. Because it's not Mikan's fault at all. Again, joke.
Yes. Mikan did not.
Hello, nurse!
Yes.
That's a good achievement.
Yeah, that is a good achievement.
Neat.
Her ability... The focus gauge recovers at a faster rate.
Alrighty. Alright, well, let's get to this. We gotta save and then we can end off this video. Oh, okay. And we're not going to finish this thing. I'm not even going to make the ropes because we don't have enough Jabba emeralds. And we needed to make 2, so we definitely don't have enough, so...
Let me see if I got anywhere close.
Let's just disappoint Monami and then end off the video.
Yeah, there's no way. Nope. I didn't even make a single one.
Oh, we're going to make your house. You can find my house.
You can find my house.
Who cares if you feel good, Nagito?
Oh my god, so much clay, wood, and saws.
Yeah, I know. Building your house is fucking obnoxious.
Safety charm. Or the safety charm. That's enough of that.
That's enough of that.
Clay and wood. I like how you have to make wood.
Don't you usually?
No, you get wood.
Are you getting wood right now?
Smart ass. No! Of course I'm not. Okay. You know what? No, I'm not talking to you anymore. We're gonna end the video right there. Thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time where we'll go talk to Nekomaru!
Nekomaru Nidoi!
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye!